Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor a group of sophomores for not only choosing Barton to begin their collegiate career, but for giving us many fond memories of their time as a Cougar. Last season, as freshmen, they helped establish new and impactful etchings in the program record book, including scoring 24 runs in one game for the program's single game most runs, a record that they would reset this year with 25. They set the school record in doubles and were top 5 in a number of other categories. Led by Leslie Ramos's record-breaking hit batsman total, the Cougars also had the dubious honor of leading the nation in that category for most of the year before settling for a nation's third most to shatter the program record. Without further delay, let's meet last year's freshmen who are honored today as sophomores in their final game day appearance at Cougar Field. Our first Cougar, number 4, Lainey Dryden. A Wichita, Kansas native, Lainey is being escorted by her mother, Colette Dryden, and brother, Logan. A 2-year starter at shortstop for the Cougars, Lainey enjoys hanging out with friends, with her favorite memories coming from playing Seminole State and simply singing songs with her friends at night. A perfect 4.0 GPA Dean's List academic achiever, Lainey plans to hopefully continue her playing career while majoring in criminal justice. Her advice to future athletes is to always have fun and take it in because it will be over before you know it. Number 4, Lainey Dryden.
Can you shut the scoreboard off real quick?
Our next Cougar is number 1, Lacey Dryden. A Wichita, Kansas native, Lacey is being escorted by former Cougar softball player and Lacey's sister, Lexi, along with her father, Jim Dryden. A 2-year starter in the outfield and a returning all-conference selection from last season, Lacey enjoys time working out in the gym, with some of her favorite memories being celebrating with teammates and classmates following the men's basketball team recently winning the national championship. A perfect 4.0 GPA Dean's List academic achiever, Lacey plans to hopefully continue her playing career while majoring in liberal arts and criminal justice. Her advice to future athletes: don't have any regrets. Your time is short here, so don't let it pass you by. Have fun, stay present, and live where your feet are. Worth noting, Lacey is currently second all-time in program history for career walks, 5th in runs scored, and multiple other top 10 single-season and career impacts. Number 1, Lacey Dryden. Our next Cougar, number 19, Kelsey Gaston. A native of Geneva, Nebraska, Kelsey is being escorted by her parents, Chad and Kim Gaston. A sophomore transfer from Garden City Community College, Kelsey made her way to Barton this past January in playing multiple positions in the infield for us. Besides enjoying a good nap, Kelsey's favorite memory from the season was hitting a grand slam against Garden City, a day Kelsey put a hurting on her former team on their home field, going 5 for 8, driving in 6 runs in the midst of her season-high 9-game hitting streak. A member of the National Honor Society and the President's academic list, Kelsey's future plans are to return home and spend time with her family while attending Clarkson College in Omaha to major in radiology and medical imaging. Kelsey's advice to future athletes is to always love the game, even when it gets hard or doesn't always go your way. Number 19, Kelsey Gaston. Our next Cougar is number 16, Cameron Pezel. A native of McPherson, Kansas, Cameron is being escorted by her parents, Brent and Carrie Pezel. Hanging out with teammates, taking Starbucks and ice cream trips together, and going to support other teams in action are some of Cameron's interests in her free time, which sets up her favorite memories of making forever friendships and being grateful to have met some of her best friends here at Barton. Also a Dean's List academic achiever, Cameron plans to attend Kansas State with a major in interior design. Cameron's advice to future athletes is to always have fun and never let the game define who you are and your happiness. You've worked your whole life for this, so enjoy it before it's over. Number 16, Cameron Pezel. Our next Cougar's number 9, Michaela Herring. A native of Topeka, Kansas, Michaela is being escorted by her mom, Kristen Foster, and dad, Kenny Herring. Enjoying hanging out with friends, Mick's favorite memories here at Barton include her time in the dorms last year with Cameron and Leslie, and this year getting to be roommates with Leslie and her sweet mates, Allie and Mia. Michaela's future plans are to return back to Topeka and enter the surgical technician program at Washburn Tech. Michaela's advice to future athletes is to cherish the moments you have at college with the people you love, especially when you're JUCO, as time flies. Michaela unleashed a hitting streak of 20 straight games to begin the season. Adding in last year, Mick put together the second most longest streak of 21 straight games to build one of the best batting averages in program history, along with other multiple single-season achievements. Number 9, Michaela Herring. Our last Cougar to be introduced today, and certainly not least, number 6, Leslie Ramos. A native of Grand Island, Nebraska, Leslie is being escorted by her parents, Sergio and Karina Ramos. Enjoying the time to grow friendships with her teammates and other students on campus, Leslie's favorite memories have come from developing these friendships and meeting people from new places. Still undecided on her destination for next year, Leslie plans on pursuing her degree at the next 4-year level. Wise words from Leslie to future athletes include, always be the positive voice, even when others around you don't follow or agree. Hold yourself and your teammates to a high standard and learn to appreciate your accomplishments, your hard work, your teammates and coaches, and the game. As mentioned earlier, Leslie set the program record last year in getting hit by pitch 17 times. A badge of honor and physical sacrifice, she has made another 13 times this season to leave atop the Barton chart for career batting stance bruises. Our final Cougar, number 6, Leslie Ramos. We started this recognition with some of their freshman highlights now for this season, as this group has helped the team shatter the program record in doubles, runs per game, runs batted in per game, and is well on pace to shatter the single-season team batting average. How about a big hand for these ladies? On behalf of all of us in Cougar Athletics, we thank you again for choosing Barton, and congrats on your achievements thus far, as we wish you and the team success through the rest of the season and wherever life leads you next. Thank you, sophomores. One big hand for the 6 in front of us who've given 2 years to Barton Community College. The sophomores are lined up out at the circle. Brandon Smith, Assistant Sports Information Director, getting the photos out at the circle. Again, 6 sophomores recognized here this afternoon playing their final game at Cougar Field. Didn't turn out how they wanted, as Hutchinson won the first one 12-0, and game 2 were victorious 11-0. Just a reminder to our Cougar fans out there, our next Barton Sports broadcast will be Wednesday in the athletic banquet, set to begin at 6 p.m. with food will go live at that time, but action probably won't start till closer to 6:30, 6:45 Central Standard Time. If you're in the Great Bend area and would like to come to that banquet, you're more than welcome to come to the Great Bend Convention Center, located right next to Applebee's on 10th Street here in Great Bend. Our next athletic event will come on Saturday, as Barton Baseball will wind up their regular season play and perhaps their final home game coming on Saturday, hosting Garden City. That'll be a 1 p.m. first pitch in that doubleheader. Lots going on in Cougar Athletics this week. Golf teams at their region and district championships on Monday and Tuesday. On Thursday, baseball will be out at Garden City. And track and field will begin their quest for the Region 6 championships down in Pratt on Thursday as well. As the Region 6 track goes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On Friday, the Barton softball team will be playing in the Region 6 championships out at Dodge City. We'll keep you up to date with any schedule changes and updates with those games. We don't know the pairings yet on that, but the Cougars will at least play 2 games on Friday in Dodge City. I'd like to thank a lot of people for making these broadcasts happen. Siomi Banknos and Alyssa Raignon for handling our scoreboard here at Cougar Field all year long. Thomas Burns helping us with our camera switching and keeping us on air during the event. Brandon Smith, his tireless efforts in and out of the press box, taking photos, making sure we're online with the technical issues, now handling our photographs on the field for this recognition ceremony. Just a lot that goes in. I'd like to thank him. Diego Sano, taking photos for us all year long. Again, you can find those at bartonsports.com later on tonight. It's been a pleasure bringing you the call all season long, as this has been Todd Moore, Barton Sports Information Director, signing off for the final time of the 2024 season from Cougar Field. Until next time, when our paths cross down the road, take care of yourself